Just one of the draws to many of the small towns here on Delmarva, like Snow Hill, is the small town shopping experience. These shops and boutiques usually owned by people who have chosen to call the town home. And one of those shops in Snow Hill is the Sassy Girl Boutique.
Yes, the Sassy Girl Boutique. I just love that name, don't you? And as much as the name is fun and full of character, so is the shop itself. I stopped in to see what it was all about and found out it's not just a boutique, it's a dream come true for its owner. For Suzanne Timmons, Sassy Girl Boutique is something she's always wanted.
Well, it was kind of a dream I had when I was younger, that I thought one day I would just love to own a small gift shop.
That dream became a reality nearly 16 years ago when a local gift shop in Snow Hill closed.
So I just decided to take the plunge, and I opened up a little country gift store at the time, only about 500 square feet, and it started in October 7th, 2003.
Called Lost in the Country, Suzanne says it was everything she thought it would be and then some.
It's been very rewarding, and I've definitely I've learned a lot of great things. I've met a lot of great people. There's been lots of highs and some lows, definitely, that I've persevered through.
In fact, Suzanne has been able to expand her shop.
In my original location, I had about 500 square feet. When I moved over to this current location, I went to almost 2,000 square feet. So quite the expansion.
It was during the expansion that Suzanne changed the name to Sassy Girl Boutique, another throwback to her youth.
Actually, Sassy was my dog's name growing up. And it's just always been a word that's kind of been associated either with our family and a little bit of me. So it just kind of came to me one day, and it all flowed together very nicely. And I think it's a good representation of me and my personality, and just very catchy, so it's just stuck and everyone seems to really like it. So
Sassy Girl Boutique is now located in what used to be a downtown Snow Hill landmark.
A local family, born and raised here, had a Western Auto hardware store for 55 years. And the owner of the Western Auto at the time, he has passed away since. But he approached me when he knew that I thought I might want to expand my current business. So he approached me and asked me about coming over here.
After the hardware store closed, it was split up into two spaces, and Suzanne moved her store into one of them.
A little scary at the time because it was quite a much larger space. So filling up this whole store with inventory I thought was going to be a huge challenge, and come to find out it was not.
That's because Suzanne changed up her inventory a bit when she moved to the bigger space.
And not only expanded, but I've also evolved a little bit with the times and changed up what I offer. I used to be a country home decor shop, and we've changed over the years to become a gift store.
Suzanne has also branched out into clothing.
I was one of these people years ago that I had customers who said, have you ever thought about adding clothing? And even though we had added fashion accessories as far as jewelry and handbags, I thought, no, I don't know that I want to get into that whole avenue. And well, never say never, because in March of this year, we decided to bring in the first grouping of clothes, and it's been very successful, to the point that we're getting ready to make half of the store nothing but clothing. So it's gone very well, very well.
As far as what clothes to carry, Suzanne says she just uses her best judgment as to what the everyday girl would want. And so far, it's gone well.
We're getting ready to go into curvy sizes as well, so we can really service all of our customers in a better way.
And when it comes to gifts, the Sassy Girl Boutique has quite a selection.
Staples for this store are my candles. I've got some great hand-poured candles that I offer that are just great sellers, repeat customers coming back for those. I have a great line of bath and body products. They're made in North Carolina. Great scents, and a lot of people come back in to purchase those things. My jewelry has been wonderful, well received by a lot of people, so that's going really well. And believe it or not, home decor, although you can find that kind of everywhere now, I feel like my personal selection with things has still been pretty popular with people, so I can gather people in from that too.
Suzanne says she didn't have extremely high expectations when she first opened her doors in 2003, but she's very pleased with where this journey's taking her.
I think I had said to myself I was going to do this for about 15 years and then I would move on to some other endeavors. But at this point, I'm hanging in there, and we're going to see where this takes us.
And Suzanne says that she gets customers from all over, not just from within the town of Snow Hill. A real fun store.
Some neat stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.